Welcome to Fridays with Phil number 44, the What Does It Look Like to Be a Client edition. It's been said that nobody wakes up and wants a financial plan. In fact, I would argue most people don't even really know what it is. And that's fine. Most people wake up with a financial question or concern. That's something I learned from the great Carl Richards. So in this video and in subsequent videos, I'm going to share how we work with our clients to help them analyze and improve some of those questions and concerns. First one is going to be what we call liquid term, what most people would call cash cushion, safety account, something along those lines. And that goes to always answers the question of, am I going to be okay? Here's what I mean by that. Markets like we're experiencing now have a lot of people rattled, and maybe rightly so. Have a lot of institutions rattled, certainly rightly so with some of the things that they're up to. But having ample liquidity, not too much, but ample liquidity to be able to not just ride out adverse market conditions, but take advantage of and profit from markets when they're on sale, which they certainly are right now, is a huge anti-anxiety medicine, I guess, so to speak. What I'm trying to get at here is if your cash cushion, if your cash position is strong, you have optionality. You have options to look at markets objectively. You're not stressed. You're not watching financial porn and scoreboard watching your positions. So this is really important, and this is the first place I start with every client. And here's what it breaks down to. We look at total living expenses divided by total liquid assets divided by annual living expenses. The definition of liquid assets is not just cash, but taxable investment accounts, or in some cases, life insurance or annuity. In some cases, think about anything, any cash that you can get to without a tax consequence. That's how we view this. Here's a good example. If you have $50,000 in cash and $300,000 in brokerage accounts, and you spend $100,000, then your score would be 3.5. So if you see, we're looking through the eyes of spending. How many years can I live off of my liquid assets? In this case, it's 3.5. For a lot of people that aren't retired, I would suggest that that's probably a pretty strong position. If you do this math and you're under, say, 0.5, which is 6 months, depending on your situation, of course, that may mean that there's some changes that need to be made. And we work through those when people become clients. So that is where we start with almost every client. And we always are working to improve that number or use the surplus to make other decisions based on a client's statement of financial purpose and part of their plan. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. You can easily track it yourself. We do it in really cool software as part of what we do. But think of everything in terms of living expenses. That sheds a whole new light on your financial position. Hope that helps. Have a great week.